Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean. Old Scott's off today, of course. Ryan Fuller ain't ever off. He works eight days a week, or sometimes even 9. But thank y'all for being with us. What do you say, Turkey? How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Well, you see, you didn't get a picture today, did you?
I was waiting for it.
Well, I was waiting for it too. You know what, though? That's the thing about it. You can sit up there, and it no matter what happens, it sure is peaceful.
Oh yeah, no, it's a win-win situation, isn't it, Matthew?
That's right. I love it. I truly do.
Well, I'm glad that. So that wraps it up for this year, right?
No, not for the year, just for the week. I'll be back next week.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah, I'll be back out there this week.
Okay.
I got a schedule. Actually, I get to go see our friend Jim Hardy here in just a little bit, and I'm gonna head over there, and he's hosting some of our school kids tomorrow at Outdoor Friends Forever. So I'm gonna head over there in just a couple hours and see if we can help him get set up for that. But looking forward to it. So I figured today wasn't gonna be the best day to get out there in the Turkey Woods.
Jim Hardy is one more class act. He does you talk about somebody that gives back to the community. He does it constantly.
That's right. You know, Jim knows his calling,
right,
and he lives it well.
He sure does. Well, I know it's going to be a good day for you. Sounds like it's going to be a busy day. And again, if you can join us at 8:20, great. But if you can't, we know you got tied up.
Hey, that's all right. That is my plan. I plan to join y'all. Looking forward to it.
Well, buddy, we appreciate it. And with that, we'll turn it over to you right now for the thought of the day.
Well, when I was a kid, you know, we always had fruit trees. You know, have you ever grown a fruit tree? Had a fruit tree at the house? We had fruit trees all in the backyard. We were sort of, truthfully, I guess you could have considered it a small orchard. It wasn't nothing professional, but when my dad built the house years ago, he planted several varieties of fruit trees, and he lined them up all through the backyard, and there's still a handful of them there. But we had pear trees, apple trees, peach trees, and plum trees, and we just always enjoyed it. It was real pretty. Now, unfortunately, we had disease that took a lot of them out. But so for those old pear trees, I tell you, it's hard to get rid of those. My favorite was the plum tree. I'm going to tell you what, when those plums started turning ripe, it was something else. And we didn't get to take too many of them in the house because we would eat those right there off the tree because there's nothing like eating a fresh plum. Some folks like green plums. They look forward to the green plums and they go to town on them. Not me. I wait till that thing turns ripe and I was ready to eat it. And it was just always something I look forward to every single year. Well, you know, I think what in the book of Revelation we have a scripture and something that Jesus makes a promise as he's writing a letter to the churches. And in one of the churches he writes and he says, "He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches." He says, "To the one who conquers, I will grant to eat of the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God." You know, all of a sudden, we hear about a tree at the last book of the Bible that we hadn't heard about since the first book of the Bible. This is the same tree that we heard about in Genesis chapter 2, Genesis chapter 3, the tree of life that Adam and Eve, it sat there in the Garden of Eden, and Adam and Eve was able to eat from it. And all of a sudden, Jesus brings up, and he says, "To the one who conquers, I'm going to grant to eat from the tree of life." And all of a sudden, he also gives us something else. He gives us a location for it. It's not in the Garden of Eden anymore. He says it is in the paradise of God. And, you know, I think about that. As much as I love those plum trees, as much as I used to love climbing them, reaching them, pulling them limbs down, getting a hold to them, I cannot imagine what it will be like to eat from the tree of life. You know, that more than the plum tree, more than any of my favorites, I can't wait for the day that I have the privilege of eating from that tree of life. And that's something we get to eat for the rest of eternity. That's one of those trees that doesn't come out seasonal. It's something we won't have to wait for, and it is located in the paradise of God. You know, for those who believe on Christ Jesus, that's what we have to look forward to it. And today, you know what, as I go throughout today, as each and every one of us do, you know, I pray that we can thank God for the hope of eternal life that is offered to us through Jesus Christ. And then as we cling to that, then we can all look forward to that day that we can eat of that tree. Guys, that's my thought for the day.
Well, you know what? I think about those plum trees. I don't care if it's a plum tree, it's a tomato plant, it's a cayenne pepper plant, no matter what it is, it's still nothing like getting it off your own plant.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I agree with that. And it's that season. We got a little rain coming in. Everybody's got their gardens planted. I know we're begging for some rain, brother. We need it. We need it bad. But it's that season that everybody sits there and waits and waits and waits. And you know what my mom always did? I know I've already done my thought for the day, but I'm going to share this with you.
All right.
My mama always believed in giving away the first fruits of her garden.
Wow.
So the first things that she picked, she would always give them away to somebody else. And as I got older, I realized the discipline that took because, you know, that first tomato always takes longer to ripen than anything else. And you watch it every single day. You wait and you wait and you wait, and it feels like it takes months for that first tomato to ripe. Now, the rest of them, they just pile on in. It just seems like the next day you go out there and one's ready to go. But those first fruits, those are truly something special. And I always thought a lot of that, how Mama would pick those first fruits, and she'd walk down the road to the neighbors or something like that, or take them to church, and she would give those first fruits that she had waited for away to somebody else and let them enjoy the fruits of her labor.
Wow, that's special. You know what? When my pepper plants start growing, I'll walk out of the house twice in one day just to see if they've grown anymore. Hey, buddy, thank you again.
I love it.
Great way to get our day started, and we really do appreciate you, Matthew Reams.
Hey, I'll talk to you at 8:20. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye. Matthew Reams getting our day started. Speaking of rain, it's 52 degrees outside. a pleasant morning. The birds are just as happy as they can be this morning, so that's what matters. 81 for a high today. Let me just tell you right now the chances of rain. I got this from weather. Friday night and Saturday morning, there's a good chance of rain. Monday night and Tuesday morning of next week, there's a good chance of rain. So we, like Matthew was saying, we do need some rain, so hopefully we'll get some. Tonight, another pleasant night, 55, partly cloudy. Going into the weekend now, 83 and 60 tomorrow. There's that chance of rain on Saturday, 78 and 58, 83 and 60 on Sunday. Slight chance of rain on Sunday and Monday, same temperatures. Then on Tuesday, that rain again, a chance of rain, 80 for a high, 62 for a low. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by some friends, our friends, Alex City Marine, the Yerke family, inviting you to come down to the Gap on Highway 280 and see what their selection's looking like. And also, it's time to get it ready to run. Well, that means get it serviced at Alex City Marine. Eula Mays, good morning to you, Gary Tappy. Now, Gary's closed on Thursdays. Now, he does that for a purpose because he catches up on his catering. And sometimes he even has a private event there at Eula Mays inside the square downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street. Now, he's open for breakfast and lunch and supper. He will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So go by and visit our old buddy Gary Tapley, excuse me, at Eula Mays.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Well, it's that time of year again. James Gang Amusement says, come ride with the James Gang. April 21st through the 25th at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex. Tuesday through Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. Wristband cost Tuesday through Thursday, $20. Friday through Saturday, $25. So put that on your things to do this week. That's at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex in Alexander City.
Hometown Pharmacy located at 839 Airport Drive here in Alexander City, conveniently located right adjacent to Temple Medical Clinic. Go by and visit the friendly staff where they treat you like family. And remember the drive-through window. All major insurances are accepted. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., and then on Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Give them a call at 256-329-0900. That's Hometown Pharmacy, serving our hometown.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asks you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
Chick-fil-A, good morning to you, Team Chick-fil-A. Of course, they'll be open here in just a little bit for us to go through, drive through, go in and sit down, have a cup of coffee, or maybe an egg white grill, or then you need some catering done this morning. They love to cater, and it's just a good place to go visit. Of course, they close on Sunday, so let's make sure we pay them a visit today, tomorrow, or Saturday. It's Chick-fil-A, Highway 280. Come on back in here and join us. Let's see what our first guest this morning will be Mr. Robert Reams to talk about the Tallapoosa County Ag Center ribbon cutting tomorrow. Lake Martin Resource Association, Jody McGirt will be out here with us at 7 this morning. And Rebecca Butler Gilbert will be out here at 7:30, remembering her brother Raymond on May the 30th. We'll talk with her at 7:30 this morning. Bridget Thornell tomorrow at 6:30 on the pre-recorded show. Old Smokestack, G.W. Gary Warren will be out here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And from the Central Alabama Community College, looking forward to having Dr. Jeremy Carr on with us. Of course, the James Gang amusement, the carnival's going on at the Sportplex tonight. From tonight, it'll be from 6 until 10. Saturday from 3 until 10. Wristband cost $20 through tonight. It'll be $25 Friday and Saturday night. But these folks are they remember it's just a neat carnival. Plus, they give back to Alexander City. A good bunch of folks that run the James Gang, so you can ride with the James Gang. Don't forget about breakfast being served now, starting at 8 o'clock at Carlisle in downtown Alexander City. You can have that breakfast burrito, a breakfast croissant, breakfast sandwich. They got Danish rolls and muffins and a whole lot more. Tonight's Elks Lodge. They got the big pot's $15.50. It's wing night. The little pot is $800, which ain't pretty nice little pot there. That's a lot of chicken wings. Hot ball is $500. That's going on tonight. Tomorrow night at Elks Lodge. The Elks Lodge will have Miss Sarah Stone down there performing. Remember, she was out here on the front porch just a few weeks ago. American Legion Family Day, which is going on this coming Saturday. That will be over in Dadeville. This is Post 103. Alexander City, and Post 143 Dadeville. That will be from noon until 4. Fun activities, food, and a whole lot more. And then they will also, on Saturday, free pancake breakfast for all veterans and family members and first responders. That will be at American Legion Post 143. Over in Dadeville. Also Saturday, rain or shine at the Alex City Shopping Center. Alpha Group, James Carlisle, and old Lamp Young, the whole bunch of them will be out there for the Alpha Group, giving away free clothes, free food, and free fellowship. So that will be from 9 until 12 this coming Saturday. Now, Martin's at Lake Martin this weekend. A lot going on around here. Tomorrow night, you got I love the 80s to death. Of course, they got they even go. This right here is a dinner and an interactive murder mystery. Begins at 7. Steak dinner. Man, oh man, they're always doing it right at Martin's at Lake Martin. Thursday, that's today. Here's your special at Carlisle in downtown Alexander City for lunch. Your ham and cheese sandwich, chips, and a fountain drink. Only $9. At the D.M. Russell Library and Mamie's Place and across America, the National Library Week. You know, the theme this year is Find Your Joy. And I see a note, bring a friend or a family member. This is free. This is a free event. This is something you're looking for, something kind of different to do. That's kind of different to do right there. So put that on your kind of different to do thing list. Remember, we got the mock disaster tomorrow at BRHS. That will be going on from about 8 to 3:30 tomorrow. So if you see a lot of activity, you see a lot of siren or hear a lot of sirens, this is a mock disaster, an active shooter. That's the exercise they're doing. That's tomorrow. New York, not New York, New Site, youth football league's going on. Sign up right now. The 25th from 8 until 12. So make sure you get those kiddos signed up for that. Let's go on our Route 66 trip with Jim Peace and Robert Ribellini and Mr. The Magic Man himself, Mayberry Cook. Some pictures. This right here, we'll just start with the one where they end the day. Now, they're just enjoying themselves. Now, the place where they're enjoying right now, this is yesterday, staying the night in the oldest operating motel on Route 66 in all 8 states. He said it's not the Hilton, but it sure is a memory maker. And that's the kind of place I would love to stay in right there. But you guys just kind of chill. That's just a sign that's still part of Route 66. I believe they were in Illinois yesterday. And this bridge right here, original Route 66 bridge across the Mississippi River. Of course, I know I didn't get this picture, but they stopped in St. Louis for a frozen custard, and they're eating good, they're riding good. So guys, enjoy your trip on Route 66, and remember to get your kicks on Route 66. Auditions opening for our summer kids play, Disney Winnie the Pooh. Now, auditions will be April 27th and April 29th. Your directors, Crystal Tutt, and Diane Meadows. Diane was just out here on the show just the other day. Well, Russell Crossroads, it's fixing to be on. I know Robert going to be out here with us 6:30 to 7:30 this coming Monday to kind of run down what's going to be happening at Russell Crossroads, where old buddy Jonathan Bloom will kick it off May the 1st, 6:30 to 8:30. This is a free, family-friendly event Friday on the Green. So put that on your things to do on May the 1st. And then it's all the way through. I think they go through Labor Day, but we'll let our buddy Robert Gunn tell us all about that on Monday. Also at Russell Crossroads, this is a free event. Karen Keeson was out here yesterday talking about this with Jeff Garner. He's a fashion designer using a lot of the earth and the material from hemp and all this other stuff. But he's a I'm going to read it right here if I can get it all out. Sustainable fashion visionary, founder of Prophetic Sustainable Couture. So you don't want to miss that, and it's free. It's all about earth. It's art. It's community. And Robert Reams is staring a hole in me right now, and I'm not even going to look at him. Cause see, when you get those Reams boys, you had one on the phone, you got one in the studio. If you ever lock eyes with them, it can be a situation. Hey, again, if you got announcements coming up anytime soon, if you can get them to us, we'll be glad to put them in with our announcements. You can either text me if that's easy for you. If it's just a flyer, you can email me, kennydeanac@gmail.com. Or if you're out and about, you can just come by here and leave it, and I'll be glad to make that announcement for you. Hey, don't go anywhere. Remy up next. Carlisle, boy, I'm telling you, Carlisle, they'll be open for breakfast here at 8 o'clock this morning. This is something new that they've just started. They're open from 8 until 3 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Breakfast until 10:30. I mentioned a while ago the Danish rolls, the muffins, the BLT, grilled cheese, and this is all new for Carlisle. Breakfast at Carlisle starting at 8 o'clock this morning.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwater's Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwater's Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dable. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dable, Alabama. Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Come on in on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Hillby Home and Garden Shop, we're not open right now. They'll be open from 9 to 5 today and tomorrow, 9 to 4 on Saturday, 1 to 4 on Sunday afternoon. Now, this is formerly the old Betty's Garden Center, right down below the TV radio station here, right next to Buck's. if you're looking for quality plants, whether you're trying to beautify your yard, your office, or your house, or you want to plant a garden, they get those. They get your pepper plants and tomato plants and squash plants and cucumbers, and it's all quality stuff. That's just the way they roll at Hillaby Home and Garden Shop. It's been a while since this young man's been out here. But I guess it's the Ream hour. I don't know, but Robert Ream's with us out here. Good morning there, buddy.
You got reamed again this morning, didn't you?
Yeah, man. How you been doing?
Tired, man. Busy and tired. Yeah, we've had a lot going on, but getting the Ag Center ready for tomorrow for the ribbon cutting. Personally, too, Catherine, I think I mentioned to you a few weeks ago, but Catherine's dad has not been well, and she's been back and forth to Tallahassee.
Out of Florida.
Back and forth. Just came in late last night. We're probably trying to go back Saturday morning. So
you be careful, girl, and we're thinking about you.
So, but yeah, we're good, man. We're almost a little bit more than 24 hours away from cutting that ribbon.
The ribbon cutting tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We're talking about the Tallapoosa County Ag Center ribbon cutting on Highway 280 in the Gap.
I would get there a little early because it's got a lot of attention the last few weeks. There is an open invitation from Commissioner McKelvey,
John McKelvey,
to come out, bring your horses. Once we're going to pull a 18-wheeler, get a trailer inside the arena, set up to do a lot of the speaking and the ceremony. We'll pull that out, and once we cut the ribbon, after that, we'll pretty much close the gate and we'll open it up for people to ride. So,
wow, okay.
So we're going to do that. We're going to open it up tomorrow. Our goal is to load it with horse trailers tomorrow.
Okay.
Mine will be there.
So, and y'all have worked really hard on getting the parking lot.
Parking lot ready, and I try to find that video for Ryan a while ago, but I want to tell you what. If it wasn't for the Tallapoosa County Highway Department, that facility would not be where it's at now. It's just that is just the way it is. Also, too, we've also had some help from Mr. Ed Allen and his guys, and these guys have helped out. We got our panels in. I got pictures of that. We'll look at that. We're ready. We are ready. We got a few little finishing touches, just knick-knack stuff, but we're ready.
Let's tell folks, I think we kind of take, Ryan, I don't know if you can find any pictures of the Tallapoosa County Ag Center, but I guess tell folks what the mission, here it is right here.
Okay, so these are some of the panels. We've been putting panels up. We got this shipment came in Thursday of last week.
I saw it.
And so those are panels, if you're looking from the Alex City into the arena, okay? On the far left, there's actually bleachers. I know it's kind of hard to tell from the picture, but there's actually bleachers to the left.
I see them.
And that's an alleyway for what they call return lanes. Now, I'm not a roper. I'm not a rodeo guy. Much people think we are. We're not. We're actually more on a pleasure end and do open horse shows.
Right.
But that right there will be set up so when they do have events, for those, whether it be rodeos, ropings, whatever the case is, that's where the cattle can move down the lanes, and they can push those cattle down once they're getting ready to, finish the event, do the event, whatever the case is.
Wow.
So this is our guys.
It's big.
It's
enormous.
No, it's even with those panels in. I mean, that flooring is bigger than the Garrett Coliseum.
Wow.
Okay, that's how big. If you've been inside the Garrett Coliseum, the flooring in there is bigger than the Garrett. So you'll see a lot of those guys. They're working hard. I'm telling you, this has been a project. We are so blessed to have the people working for the county that we do.
Right.
Okay. And I've learned that firsthand. I've learned it. I'm learning it firsthand, and I'm going to tell you, they don't get the credit they deserve. They really don't.
I know, and they're not looking for it. But
no, but I'm telling you, you talking about those guys that work well together. I've seen that. They think alike, so I've seen that.
Well, I guess let folks know what the Ag Center is all about. Who it's available to.
So it's available. This is the commission had a vision 5 years ago. Okay, to have a facility. It all started with a pig show.
Which
is next Thursday.
Right.
That's next Thursday. There are several students throughout the county that have raised pigs, and these pigs will be auctioned off.
Oh, really?
So they can either go to market or go to your house, and they'll have all that set up and ready to go. So, Kenny, you need some sausage and some bacon. But you can buy that pig that night, at the facility, and it will be auctioned off.
I just talked about this just recently. Phil Blassingame with Riverbank and Trust, also with he'll be Home and Garden right down here. That's what he did I believe he said his junior and senior year.
Yeah. So, Allie was a 4-H state ambassador.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that's all through their 4-H program. Mm-hmm. We have a second, and I've got a second pig show coming in. Mm-hmm. Horseshoe Bend FFA will be doing that one in November.
Okay, so you got that.
So that one, they'll bring in, that group will bring in people from all over the state, probably other states to come in to do that pig show there at the Ag Center.
Not just Horseshoe Bend. It'll be others.
There'll be others coming in from around, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about, having a place for these kids to do different events. Now I have a field trip scheduled in May. Mm-hmm. So the Tallapoosa County Head Start and Pre-K programs are going to be doing Farm Day programs. Mm-hmm. Field trip out in May. That's coming. So we'll have different animals on site. Cattlemen's is going to be a big help with that.
Will rodeo be down there this year?
Rodeo will be there. It's the 28th, I believe, 29th in that area, that weekend of May. Okay. It's just I don't have that.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend after Memorial Day. Yes, that's right. Okay. So the FFA rodeo will be there. Mm-hmm. So we have a roping event in 2 weeks there. Mm-hmm. Ed Allen's group will be putting on a roping, and the good thing about that is that, and now that's open. And I don't know how Ed and them will charge to get in the gate. That's up to them. Mm-hmm. But the good thing about that roping is it helps us work out a lot of the bugs going into the rodeo.
With the dirt?
Not just the dirt. Hey, do we need to make an adjustment on the panels? Oh, okay. Am I finding anything that's off? What worked well, what didn't work well? Mm-hmm. So that will be happening.
Who will run the concession stand when those things are open?
So the concession stand is actually up to the people that run it. Okay. What we prefer, and this is from the commission, that if you've got a nonprofit group, whether it be cheerleaders, mm-hmm. whether it be somebody needing to raise money for your Civitan type clubs, mm-hmm. those things, that they want to run the concession stand, and that's all up to whoever's putting the event on to help raise money. FFA may want to get involved and raise some money on the concession stand. And it may be the person hosting the event they want to do that. Because I know our horse clubs, mm-hmm. we actually do the concession stand.
Yourself.
That way it's additional money. So mm-hmm. that's what it's for. Mm-hmm. So I don't have county employees. It is a use for the people that rent it.
So it's left up to them.
It's left up to completely.
You know that going into the event.
That's right.
Okay.
So if they wanted to bring in a food truck or contact your local Chick-fil-A,
okay.
and so,
all right.
and I think that's what one of our Alabama quarter horse groups are going to come in and do. They're going to do a youth ranch riding clinic. Mm-hmm. I know my suggestion was to contact Chick-fil-A, sell mm-hmm. boxes for mm-hmm. these, and it's just it's easy. Mm-hmm. It's an easy mm-hmm. thing. But they have that ability. When the chamber comes in and does an event in June, mm-hmm. that'll be up to the chamber how they want to mm-hmm. do that.
So you already got some things booked out to November.
21 bookings.
Wow.
I was asked for 5. I got 21.
Wow.
And I could blow it up every weekend. There's a lot still to do.
I know you worked hard at getting those 21. But did all of a sudden it just? I know you knocked on a lot of doors.
I knocked on a lot of doors.
But then did it just start happening? Did folks find out about it?
It does, and we have the contacts. Once the pictures started getting mm-hmm. out there, so hey, look, this is coming. Mm-hmm. And they're realizing it's not just for livestock events. Remember, this is an event venue. We're looking at in the fall. We're looking at the Tallapoosa Baptist Association hosting a community revival there.
Oh wow!
Because we can put it all under cover. Mm-hmm. There's so many other things that we're getting looked at right now.
You know, so I was thinking about, we were talking about Andy Tucker just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Just got back from a Bronco show where everybody brings their old Broncos in up in Tennessee, and this would be a perfect.
It is.
Perfect. Parking on the outside and the inside. And I know parking is something that's been an issue.
And so also, too, is Brad East with the Cattlemen's Association, they're looking into an antique tractor show in the fall.
Wow.
Those antique tractors are really cool.
Yeah.
So they're looking at, we know it's coming. The date hasn't been nailed down just yet, but I'll have that reserved for them. So,
have you got anything coming in from Auburn University yet?
Not yet. I was hoping Coach Dorsey would be there tomorrow. Coach Dorsey is the Auburn University International Horse Show team, equestrian team.
Okay.
So I know they're looking at it, especially when I get my barns built. They're looking at hosting. This is the team that Allie rides with.
Right.
They're looking at, because that particular group does not have a home. And for it being 25 minutes from campus, it's very ideal for them instead of going to Mississippi State, Berry College, what we're doing now. So it's very, very ideal for them. So we were hoping she would be there tomorrow, but she told us she can't make tomorrow. So
Barns, when will they go up?
We're going to that will have to go through the budget with the commission and all of that. So to see what kind of budget we have to work with.
You think it'll be this year?
Not it would probably go into sometime they'll probably go into the 2027 budget.
Okay.
I hope. So you got to get to that point. I can't put the cart before the horse.
I'm with you. Hey, I'll be right back, I promise. Well, the Salvation Army says, come on by here and see what we have to offer. Now, when I say what we have to offer, they already have it. Clothes, men's, women, children's clothes already on the racks. Small through extra large, some double X, extra small. Glassware already displayed. Furniture already displayed, like a home inside the Salvation Army. Go by and visit them today. Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers, and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Family budgets are tight, but help is on the way. Doug Cannon will fight to eliminate the state grocery tax, putting real money back in your pocket. He's investing in workforce education, creating good-paying jobs right here at home, standing strong for law enforcement, supporting our veterans, and improving roads and rural broadband. A conservative leader, small business owner, not a career politician. Doug Cannon, proven leadership, real results for District 27.
I'm Doug Cannon. I'll be honored to earn your vote May 19th.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along. Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners. Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Anthony's Plumbing. Good morning to you, Anthony Waldrop. How is it going today? So, what does he do? Well, he has he does plumbing, works on plumbing issues, sewage issues, and remember, he is licensed and insured. That's Anthony Waldrop, 256-596-1111. That's 256-596-1111. Come on back in here and join us, join us with Robert Reams out here, talking about the Tallapoosa County Ag Center. Ribbon cutting tomorrow. A couple of questions. Miss Barbara Sobel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Miss Barbara. I sure do love Miss Barbara. Oh, God, I love Miss Barbara.
She's easy.
If you don't love Miss Barbara,
there's something wrong.
We gonna have a problem.
There you go. Do we enter off the 280?
Okay. No, you do not. Okay. There's no access off of 280. You might try to. If you try to pull off 280, there's going to be an issue.
Okay.
So this is on Main Street. The address for the Ag Center is 303 Main Street, Jackson's Gap. So if you're coming from Ellick City, you pass. You'll see the Ag Center to your left as you top the hill. There's the turnoff to the left to go to Main Street.
Right.
Enter off of Main Street. So cross the 280, go down the hill, you will see it. You will see the entrance there for the Ag Center. So go to 303 Main Street, Jackson's Gap. Okay.
If you're coming from Dadeville.
If you're coming from Dadeville, you pass the flag and the Jackson's Gap sign on the right. Get ready to turn to the right. It will veer off to your right. And then it's just go down the hill. So if you and if you go to you can't miss it, but if you go up under the railroad trestle, you've gone too far.
Yeah.
You can't. You'll see it.
David McDaniel, and this is Marvin's boy right here. I would think, that's how he just said. Thank you, Marvin's boy. What time is the pig show?
Pig show starts at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Now, all of that will actually run through the extension agency, okay?
Tallapoosa
County Extension. We are just simply the host. So let me give a little bit of an idea of what to expect tomorrow.
All right,
okay, so we start at the ceremony will start approximately 10 o'clock. If you are coming tomorrow, my suggestion is get there a little early. Parking, make sure you know how to get around. We're expecting a good crowd tomorrow. A very good crowd.
Weather's going to be good.
Weather's going to be beautiful, but even if it wasn't, we got a cover. We got a big cover.
Right.
So There will be several political candidates will be there tomorrow, as to be expected with a lot of that. So the trailer will have a stage set up inside in the arena. Okay. We may adjust some things a little bit, but once that is done, we will actually all come out of the arena, and looks like we're going to go to the front of the concession stand. Okay, and we would do the actual ribbon cutting there. Okay. Once that is done, that trailer is clear. We're going to give the okay for those who have brought their horses. This is a leisure ride. This is not a race. I'm not setting up barrels. I'm not doing any of it. This is just to get in, ride around the arena, and enjoy what the Tallapoosa County Commission has given to the county.
Get a feel for it.
Get a feel for it. That's right. It's a new place, and I'm gonna tell you, you got 6 of the big fans up in the ceiling, the lights, the color's gonna look good, the arena, the ground is gonna be good. The sound. I don't have a sound system yet, but you'll better hear that. That's later on.
Here's a note from John Freeman with the Elks Lodge, BPOE 1878. He's asking what the cost is to rent the Ag Center for an event, if there is one. And I guess to go to the Ag.
So
Facebook page.
What I would suggest doing, if you don't have my number, I'm not in my office at the courthouse very often. Okay. All of our time has been sitting here. I do get in there a few times a week just to check messages. So if I don't contact you back, I'm not ignoring you. It's just I've not been in the office to answer the phone. Okay. You can contact us. The Ag Center has a Facebook page. Simple. Tallapoosa County Ag Center. It's real simple. And when I get those messages, I will return them as soon as I can. So we're looking at a cost. So we're looking at cost-wise, we're looking at about $500 a day. Okay. I have several bookings already done, and I have to work around those bookings, as you would imagine.
Good problem.
Good problem to have. But now here's the other thing. So I have to be cautious not to overbook it too, especially the first year. We got a lot of things we'll work out. I got to be a little cautious about that. So we'll take that each booking as they come when I look at it. But we're looking at about $500 a day. There'll be certain things, school field trips. Things like that, then that's a different story. If somebody is going to book an event, okay, especially if it is some type of livestock event, there is an insurance, like, for example, our horse clubs do carry horse insurance, liability rodeos, they come in, they've got liability policies, and we have to be on that policy in order for that to happen. That's just common sense. They understand that. So that's the thing. So whatever they do, if they carry policies, we got to make sure that we are covered under that event.
I think about those 21 events that you already have. That's a lot for the first year, I would think.
That's a lot, and some of those are tentative, but on the books for sure, I've got 14 events ready to go, and I could book a lot more. But like I said, I still got to have a life too. I mean, like Labor Day weekend, I'm not gonna open it up because of the fact I'm committed to the largest horse show in the east of the Mississippi River in Montgomery. So I'll be committed to that. But other than that, we've got several events. In a couple of nights, and I'm going to tell you, on a couple of Thursday nights a month, it'll be rented out because that's already kind of set in stone, and that's not listed in those events.
How about concerts? Do you have anything lined up on a concert?
Concerts. We've talked to promoters. Okay. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But I've talked to promoters, and if and when it goes, it'll be a lot of fun.
Stick McDaniel, they're still working on trying to get the Rolling Stones here. I talked to Stick McDaniel yesterday, and we were just talking about music and the kind of music that he enjoys. And I said, have you ever been to a concert? Yeah, man. He went to see the Rolling Stones. I think, wow. I just, you never know about people when you
never know about. I just don't picture Stick as a Stones guy. Maybe Merle Haggard, but I didn't know about the Stones.
He loved Jerry Lee Lewis. He loved Chuck Berry. I mean, you know, but Jesse, that's why I enjoy having a conversation, because you never know about people.
Yeah.
Folks, just go to if you're wanting to find more information out about the Ag Center, just go to Tallapoosa County Ag Center. The ribbon cutting, of course, tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you for coming out here, and I'm really glad it's going as well as it's going. Folks, we'll be right back. Well, let's talk food. I'm talking about Coons. In fact, my buddy Robert Rain said, I think I'm going to slide by there and get me some breakfast. Well, that's what they're serving right now. But for lunch today, this is your choice. Fried chicken, chicken tenders, mac and cheese, mixed greens, fried okra, black-eyed peas, and creamed corn. That's going on today at Coons Corner Deli.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Adventure Rays are brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. 64-year-old Mrs. Carmen Edwina Salter Culver. There'll be no service planned at this time, but you can always go to the Radney website for comments there. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. Funeral service for Mrs. Barbara Richie Romine, 75 of Coleman, formerly of Alexander City, will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Hillview Memorial Park. The family will see friends from 11 to 12:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. Funeral service for Mr. John Theron Thompson, 65 of Dadeville, will be tomorrow at noon at the chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Tallapoosa County Memory Gardens. The family will receive friends also on Friday from 9:30 to 11:30 at Radney Funeral Home. At Langley Funeral Home. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To these families and to other families that have lost loved ones, my heart goes out to each and every one of you. To the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, God bless you, and God bless the USA, and we'll be right back.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street, Alexander City, Alabama's been there for many decades. Grace's Flowers, it's all about flowers. It's flower power at Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street. Let me just tell you, you're in the doghouse, you need flowers. You need to cheer somebody up, you need flowers. Who do you think about? You think about Grace's Flowers. Grace's Flowers been there again for decades. Hillaby Street, 234-4238. Grace's Flowers.
Alex City Marine is booming at our new state-of-the-art facility on Highway 280 in the Gap. Alex City Marine has expanded with the best in Landau pontoon boats and Suzuki outboards. But now, we added premium black fin center consoles and performance-driven excursion pontoons. See Steven and the crew for the best in on-time service for any boat and our huge new on-site boat storage and wet slip combo deals. Call the pros the locals know. Alex City Marine.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Elect Shane West. Of course, May the 19th is right around the corner. Shane West is running for Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4. Experienced leadership, now retired. Shane has the time, experience, and commitment to serve District 4 with steady, common sense leadership. Elect Shane West, May 19th, for Tallapoosa County Commissioner, District 4. She's here. And I'm talking about the Dragon Boat Race Queen is here. Miss Jody McGirt with us this morning. Good morning. It was happening. It was a happening, wasn't it?
I was not queen in any shape, form, or fashion, but had a ball doing it.
Yeah.
I think that they did an amazing job. I know Sandra and Steve run ragged, but they did an amazing job, and all the team that helped them did an amazing job because they the first annual is always hard.
Well, I was looking at what we're talking about is last weekend's at Wind Creek State Park, the Dragon Boat race. You could tell it ran smoothly, but why it ran smoothly, they started a year ago getting this thing together.
They did, and they had a lot of people involved.
Oh, yeah.
And the group that comes and provides, because they provide everything.
Yeah.
You show up with your tent and your things to enjoy the day, and I feel like it was like you and I were talking about, it's a good family event.
It's a family, a fun festival. I mean, and it was perfect place for it.
We drug our feet a bit getting it together and didn't get it together until 2 weeks before, literally Friday night. David's cutting out letters for our shirts.
Okay.
And my drummer costume didn't come in. It was supposed to be on Friday and didn't come in. But we had an absolute ball. I was so hoarse on
from calling it. Really.
And you know, I have a loud voice, and it got challenged on Saturday. but it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
So
it was 12 teams. And that's really all they wanted this year for the first one. And I could now
10 rowers, 1 drummer. And there were stipulations, right? They had team composition, so you had to have a drummer that was under. At first, we thought it was 140, and then it was 160.
Okay, yeah.
And then there were 10 rowers, and of those 10 rowers, you had to have 4 females. If you didn't have 4 females, you had to forfeit a spot. So you could have all men, but if you didn't have the 4, those had to be empty. Those 4 spots needed to be empty.
Well, it was just, I'm so glad that, it's, again, like I keep saying, it's not official that it's going to be an annual, but I can see it.
I can
think it
too,
would
and
be.
talking to them, they were like, so many things went so well that it was a lot of fun. And we had 2 of our, so a lot of the office did it, but then we had 2 of the field team members come, and I've had so many people this week saying, hey, I want to do this next year.
Well, I
really want to participate. So we may have 2 teams now.
I think what you're saying, a lot of folks that went, they were trying to see what it was all about. We never really heard. Yeah.
So if, Montgomery's had them, LaGrange has had them, they have them. So
they got a team in it.
That's right. And they have I don't know, I think our steerer, they provide boats, life jackets, paddles, and a steerer, not a cow. But the person in the back who can make or break you tumping over or not. And it was just a great event that, they came in and the gentleman said, well, I think one of them's semi-pro. And I was like, how are you semi-pro in a dragon race? But now I can see Alexander City Police Department did an amazing job. CAC baseball team did an amazing job with, I don't know who all the female ladies, the ladies were that were with them. But I will say, God's play and the weather we had that day couldn't have been better. Yeah. And then Sunday you wake up and it's freezing cold and blowing wind. And I was like, okay, that would have been a thing. Because on the last race, you have 3 races. And on the last race, the wind picked up. And you had 4 boats. So the first 2 races, you had heats of 2 boats each. And then the last race, you had 4 boats. And it was so exciting. And you're in there beating the drum to do the cadence for the rowers.
How do you practice for that though? You get out there.
So next year, how are we going to practice? That'll be a whole different story. But this year, you get your team together at the last minute, which we did, which was not good. I'm sure that the police department, the fire departments, and we're organized, did a great job of prepping. We showed up on Friday for our practice time at 3:45, probably at 3:50, and we got out and we sat down. He organized us with weight distribution to make certain that we were balanced well. Right. And we actually had some people who couldn't make it with us on Friday to practice because they work outside of the area. And so, it was. Were
they there Saturday?
They were there Saturday. They were there Saturday. And we had Michelle West join us as Lakescape. So that was amazing. We had Fran Gillespie, and I'm trying to think who else. Oh, and Julie Gordon. So those are the 3 that weren't employees of Lakescape that did it. But it was good.
It was an event. Of course, y'all got an event coming up this weekend, the Reuben Thornton Trash Pickup.
We do.
Memorial.
Yes, it is a memorial. So Reuben and Jackie Thornton, Reuben and Jackie had been longtime residents of Lake Martin. They owned Dirt Road Gourmet, amazing food that is in a number of stores still, but they sold it, I want to say it's been 4 years ago. And he ended up being diagnosed with glioblastoma, a brain cancer. And they continued, so back up a bit, we go to church together at Children's Harbor Church in the Pines, and they've always worked to clean up the area around Dirt Road Gourmet on 229. And so we got together, and we do a lot of that with LMRA. Right. So we got together and talked about, okay, how do we make this a bigger event? So we engaged Kalijah Volunteer Fire Department to start with. They did Jackie did breakfast for us and had a lot of stations as we started in the mornings to pick up. And then we evolved, and now Red Hill Community Center does our breakfast for us. Oh wow. And we have Jason Lett at Mini Mall, who opens it up for after party, and then we sponsor a live music
Lakescape
for the afternoon. We do. It's
Are you singing?
No, sir. we would not have anybody. They would all run.
Is David singing?
No, sir. That's one step up from me for sure. But there is no singing that comes out of my mouth. Well, I shouldn't say that in public if there are other people.
But y'all are involved in so much, and this is just one thing. So I know you got the passion for it, too.
So it is. So Reuben Thornton, so what we did is the year after he passed away, we wanted to honor him because he was on the board of LMRA for a number of years, a great contributor, and both of them have just been amazing to Children's Harbor as well as LMRA and other organizations. But we decided to have this memorial trash cleanup. It's a spring cleanup. Because as you know, we do a fall cleanup, the Renew Our Rivers with Alabama Power, sort of gets the summer cleaned back up, ready for the winter, and then over the winter, this is our time to really organize groups around the lake. And we don't want it just to be in the Red Hill community area and a collected community area in Kalijah.
Which is a growing area.
It is a growing area, but we want to make certain that we are encompassing Dadeville, Alex City. And so Steve Robinson is really doing a good job because every one of those groups has cleanups. And so we're trying to coordinate what those look like. I know Elmore County did their trash cleanup last weekend. The Russell Lands team always does their Orange Shirt Day.
Oh, yeah.
They weren't able to do it tomorrow, so they did theirs last Friday. So that stretches.
I saw them.
They do a great job of that, and it's just a nice kickoff to the lake season and summer season.
I'm not good at doing what you're talking about, but I was getting my walk in yesterday, and it was around the Sportplex area, and I got to think about those little baseball teams. I think you'd have to keep an eye on, but let those little ones, after a ball game, just walk around the Sportplex in this case and pick up trash after a ball game.
And what that does is it educates them on that personal responsibility, but also that community engagement to take an effort. It would be amazing. And it's one of the things I know that we're looking at is, how do we expand what we do? How do we bring more people in? Because it really is a community effort. And, one person can't do it. I know John Thompson does a great job of it and it continues, but it really is a group community effort.
And you can get it started. It starts at home. When we come back, we'll tell you what LMRA stands for and what they got coming up next. Well, let's talk about Glenn Smith in Opelika. Brand new 3/4 tons. I'm talking about GMCs. Folks, if you're looking for a particular color, with over 100 new GMC trucks to look for, I believe you can find the color you're looking for. Go check them out at Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Well, it's that time of year again. James Gang Amusement says, come ride with the James Gang. April 21st through the 25th at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex. Tuesday through Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Saturday, 3 to 10 p.m. Wristband cost, Tuesday through Thursday, $20. Friday through Saturday, $25. So put that on your things to do this week. That's at the Charles E. Bailey Sportplex in Alexander City.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Alex City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Alex City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At CNT Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery. Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery. S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials. Good morning to you, my old buddy. They deliver hay, mulch, pea gravel, topsoil, gravel, pine straw. And he said, well, I'd just like to just go by and see what they have. I know you just told us. If you're turning in off 63 and on the Wind Creek, going into Wind Creek State Park, it's right there on your left. You'll see Ronnie's a vehicle pulled in, that silver truck of his pulled in, and then you get to meet the one and only Ronnie Pitts at Ronnie's Pine Straw and Materials. Jody McGirt out here. We're talking a little bit about everything, but right now the LMRA, Lake Martin Resource Association, that's what that stands for. Y'all got your annual meeting going on May 2nd. Prime Steakhouse, 8 to 10, May 9th at Kalijah Restaurant, and there's also a free breakfast included.
Yes, both of them. And back to the trash cleanup, there's that free home-cooked breakfast that morning, too.
And where would that be?
That's at the Red Hill Community Center. So, but and they do a great job. And there's a little bit of a forecast for rain. Thunderstorms are in the afternoon, so come and clean up in the morning with us, and we don't melt.
Well, and David may clump up, but he ain't gonna melt. Tell folks what Lake Martin Resource Association is all about. And I know you've done this before, but if somebody's just tuned in or watching or listening.
Well, and it's funny you asked that question, because that's one of the things. So Lake Martin Resource Association, to answer your question first, Lake Martin Resource Association is an organization that we're in 2026. So it's 56 years old.
Wow.
It was
Lake Martin's 100 years old.
Right. So that's more than half the time
I didn't realize
that Martin Dam was built. So It was originally pulled together by a number of individuals, Ben Russell being one of the primaries, really focused on the health and well-being of Lake Martin. And there are a lot of things that people who enjoy the lake may not know about the advocacy component of it. So in the beginning, it's the Martin Dam, 100 Years Martin Dam, relicensing happens regularly. And so Steve Forehand, who represents LMRA there, is we have federal level, we have state level, and we have local that we're engaged and involved in to make certain that the water levels that come into Lake Martin and the flow in and out is such that we maintain Lake Martin. It's not guaranteed, right? It's not guaranteed. It could go away.
Right now, right?
Correct. We're at the full pool. People think it's 490. It's 491. 491. We're at 488.7, which I think in the last couple of days, and I don't know how it increased, but from 488.66. So we do, Lake Martin Resource Association has the advocacy component. So we preserve, protect, promote. And I'll go through the preserve, making certain that, we do that through the cleanups, because what's on the roads ends up in the lake. And it's funny because the dragon boat guy they were like, we go to all these waterways. This is the cleanest place we've been.
Did that make you smile?
It did. It did. It did. It did. And I should have gotten a recording of it from him. But he did say that, and he said, we absolutely love this place. And so it's really that effort on the perimeter of the lake, all the way around the lake, to make certain that we're keeping it as clean as possible. Our focus at LMRA really is the environmental aspect of the roadways and the waterways and the cleanups. So we've got the advocacy component that is with the licensing, relicensing of the dam and the water wars that come up. Then we have the environmental education. And then the other component is really what's the community engagement and boater safety. So community engagement is, how do we work with the HOAs, the fire departments, the chambers of commerce to really make certain that people know who we are and what we do. And then the boater safety, which right now, advocacy was in the beginning. Right now, that's one of the most prominent things that people are aware of. We manage and maintain all of the buoys with ALEA on Lake Martin, which is more than 460. And we also do with Russell Marine. We just completed, last weekend was the last one, Women on Lake Martin Boaters Training. And I joke and say that there's more than women on the lake that need to have some boater training. So we may expand it.
I'm hearing it more and more
We may expand it, or Russell may expand it. We support them in that. And then we also work with ALEA on the licensing. So they do it's an 8-hour course so you can get your license. Women on Lake Martin Boater Training is just a classroom time, probably 2 hours classroom time, 2 hours on the water. You actually get to drive a boat. So that's really how to captain a boat, and we have a great volunteer team who are the captains and help teach. And then the other training with ALEA, that's to get their license. It's to help people go through the content and then take the test so that they can get their vessel license.
So it's a whole lot more than just a trash pickup.
It's a whole lot more than just a trash pickup.
You covered a lot.
Well, and one of the things, so we're doing an exercise right now because, an organization that is as old as we are, we want to make certain that we continue to evolve, be anchored with our mission, but evolve into things that we that continue to support our mission today as the communities and the lake grow.
Question: are you getting young folks involved in it?
So, funny story is we're doing the Water Festival, the Tallapoosa County Water Festival. We work with Stevens School, and what we want to do, you and I were talking about this more, is it really does. It's a mentality. And if we can educate early on that everybody has a responsibility into the beauty that we have here, it doesn't maintain itself.
Right.
It really is individuals and communities that organize themselves to help to make that effort.
Jody, I would think you're talking about the person was talking about how clean Lake Martin was, and they've been to other places. I would think these people are going to, they see the pride that we take in around here. They'll do the same thing. They'll stop and pick up trash.
And absolutely, I mean, that's human nature. good human nature, is when you emulate a behavior that you like and that you see value in. And I think the other thing, so we're working right now to as we're working to stay relevant, we just did a survey with our members in the last month, just to get an understanding of, hey, do you know what we specifically do? What does the name mean? What does the logo mean? All of these things. And one of the things that came back, so we have preserve, protect, preserve, promote. People are like, stop promoting the lake. We don't want any more people here. But the truth is, it's really not about promoting. For us, it's promoting the health and well-being of the lake.
What's already here.
Correct. And being a good steward of what we have here. So ours isn't focused on that part of it.
You know, there's a lot of building going on, but there's still a lot of land that would never be developed. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. We have some good stewards.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for coming out here, and thank you for what Lake Martin Resource Association does. And we'll continue to remind you about this as the May 2nd and May 9th dates come up.
We'd love to see you.
Y'all have a good day. We'll be right back. Well, let's just talk about Lake Martin. Dave Leary at Chamber of Commerce, because it tickles me every day. In fact, I was just telling Miss Jody, you know, when you got two chambers working together like we do on both sides of the river, it's a strong force. Now, Bridget Thornell would love for you to come by and see I still say it's a new office in downtown Dayville, right next to the courthouse, and see what they're all about. Heck, join them. You can call them, 256-825-4019 for more information.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dayville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need. With top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill. And our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Well, let's talk about the weather right now. It's 54 degrees. It's going up to 81 today. A little warm day tonight, a pleasant night, 55. Going into the weekend, much needed rain on Saturday is there, 83 and 60 tomorrow, 78 and 58, 40% chance of rain, and that's already come down some. 83 and 60 on Sunday, slight chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Rain chances increase again on Tuesday, 80 and 62. Right now, best chances of rain Friday night and Saturday morning, Monday night and Tuesday morning. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun Pest Control here in Alexander City. It's time to go biking. Well, if you want to go biking with us, Rebecca Butler Gilbert talking about remembering Raymond Butler, her brother, who is our hero. This is coming up May 13th. And good morning to you.
May 30th.
May 30th.
May 30th.
May 30th.
Absolutely.
May 30th.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me again.
This is 3 years in a row, or this
Before.
is 4 years.
Yeah,
right.
it'll be 4 years in August, but
Thank
this is the fourth run we've done in his honor, in his memory.
And let's just start right there, because a lot of folks knew Raymond Butler, knew the way he liked to exercise, knew the way his running, his biking. Tell, if you don't mind sharing the story. I hate to ask you that, but
I don't mind. This is the way we grieve, is
Right.
to
Yeah.
keep all of this up there. Raymond was a very active athlete. Even at 74, he still biked 100 miles a week. He was my hero.
Mine too.
He ran with me. He still cycled and stuff, but you know, unfortunately, the people don't pay attention when they're in their car, and they don't look out for our cyclists. And
we just
he
talked
was-
Jody McGirt, same thing with her.
Absolutely, absolutely. It only takes a second to change a family tree. So
You're right.
we got to be
Golly.
very, very careful and watch for our cyclists and our runners, and I mean other folks, even the electrical workers that
Sure.
are out there beside the road, the construction workers. We all have to watch for the people that are in the road.
Pay attention.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
and what that means is don't be on these. I'm talking about phones.
Exactly.
So I don't know what happened with Raymond, but you know, when I go walk, I choose to find places that there's no traffic. If you're a walker, runner, biker, biking's a little bit different. I mean,
It is.
most time you got to be out on the streets.
Absolutely. Cyclists have the right to be there, just like you and I do with our cars.
You're right.
But because they have the right to be there, they have to follow the rules of the road. So they have to ride with traffic. So you've got people coming up behind them. As a runner, I run against
Me
traffic, so
too.
I can see them coming. And I have jumped in the ditch many a time because they weren't watching. So, you know, runners have a little bit of an advantage. You can see them coming. Cyclists, even though they have the mirrors and stuff, they don't
Not
always
enough.
see them coming.
Right.
Not enough protection for them.
I was running years ago. I was running home from when we worked at Russell on the old Davie Road, right up from where I grew up. And I'm not running against, because where I was, I couldn't be running with the traffic coming this way, so I'm running with traffic behind me. and all of a sudden I hear gravel and rocks and the horn blowing. I'm thinking it's fixing to be over with. It was my brother Reggie scaring the heck out of me.
Brothers, aren't they just so much fun?
Yeah.
Gotta love our brothers.
Were you and Raymond, was it a lot of tricks or were y'all, okay?
Yeah, well, I shared with Kenny a few minutes ago. He had asked me last year, he said, what did he do when he was in college? And I'm going, I don't know. And I got home, I'm going, why don't I know that? And it reminded me, they graduated, both my brothers graduated when I was in the 4th grade.
Wow.
And they left me. So,
all alone.
All alone. I was like an only little child. So, but, we played in the woods and stuff in our hometown, and they didn't let me go because I was a girl.
What hometown was that again?
Graceville, Florida. Just below Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah, I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, tiny little town. We were known as the peanut capital of the world back in the day. So,
have you gone back to visit?
I go back all the time.
Really?
Went back just a week ago,
Has
I guess.
it changed a lot?
Unrecognizable. I mean, it's like every small town. It's just everything's boarded up and closed up and stuff.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah. I hate to see that because I'm all for a small town,
Absolutely.
USA, and
Absolutely.
And you just said it a lot of times that they don't continue. The race is coming up May the 30th.
May the 30th in front of Elmore County High School.
Now this is a run.
It is
run,
a
walk,
walk.
bike.
I mean, no biking.
No biking. Okay.
I haven't figured out yet how to do a ride.
Yeah.
So running is in my forte, so we can do that. But run it, walk it, whatever you're comfortable doing. Even if you don't want to come, you got other plans that day, and you can run it virtually. You can run and
I've never known it.
Yes, just go ahead and sign up and run it virtually. So we had a lot of people do that. I had people last year that did it in California, in Florida, in Mississippi, and in Texas. So
I've never heard.
Yes. So
that's different.
It is. But I mean, that's just meeting people where they are, to help us with our mission. And our mission is we don't want any other family to go through what we've gone through. Yeah. So we use our proceeds to purchase Share the Road signs. And to date, we've put up 25 in Elmore County.
In just Elmore County?
Yes, just Elmore County, 25.
Wow.
We've also partnered with Auburn. We have 15 that are going in there as soon as we can get all the logistics worked out. But we're kind of branching out. Raymond was a huge Auburn fan. I'm going, this would be very appropriate for us to go there with some signs as well. So we're working on that.
I would think this is, I don't know if easy sale is a word, but I would think this is an easy sale to get this promoted in other areas of the state of Alabama.
Exactly.
You could even branch out to other states.
Sure, we could. Absolutely. And we've actually partnered with a young man in Atlanta. It's called Bike Friendly ATL. And he does what's called ghost bikes. So he takes bikes, paints them white, and puts them on at the scene of the accident as a visual reminder that we've got to watch for our cyclists. So we're working with him, and he goes over the entire Southeast. When we installed Raymond's ghost bike, his was number 96.
Wow.
Dave, 4 years later, is up to like 180. So almost twice the amount. So we have got to start paying attention, people.
Does this surprise you that it continues?
It does. It absolutely does. I'm going, when will we learn? When will we start watching for these cyclists? It's frightening.
We talk, and most of these are older folks. The kids ride bike. Every now and then I see a kid on a bike, and I have to stop and take a picture of them. It's like, wow.
Interesting you should say that. Last weekend, there's a group of, I'm a member of 2 run clubs. One, the River Regions Runners from Montgomery, and also Wetumpka now has a running club. And we typically meet on 3 times a week, but on Saturday we meet out at Fort Toulouse, which is just a straight shot, very, very little traffic. Flat. It is so flat. It's amazing. Love it. But there was a young man in our group that had his little girl with us. and she was on her little bicycle. She was probably 6, and he would say, "Don't get too far ahead of me," and she was just pedaling away. And you know, I did 7 miles that day.
Wow!
And they were out there the whole time I was, so that little girl probably did 6-7 miles.
So
amazing.
Did you start your running with Raymond? Did he get you started, or were you started before?
No, it was him. It was him. I'd do anything to get attention from my brothers.
Sure.
Richard was off in California, so I didn't get to spend much time with him. But Raymond was close by, so if he could do it, I could do it. So here we go.
Did you ever run a marathon?
I have run one in my lifetime, but no, half marathons are more my forte. I love those. It's a great distance.
I've told this before, but when I was running a lot back when, a buddy of mine, he's a blessed memory now, my old buddy Danny Brown, we ran 13 miles one day. We were running 5, 6 a lot, and one day, just one Sunday, we just got to running.
That's right.
And next thing we know, we down at Willow Point. It's 13 miles. He said, let's start training for a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. I said, no, I didn't want to be that committed. I mean, you got to be committed
You do.
For that. Boys and girls, we'll be right back. My buddy Christopher Crumbly. Good morning. I guess I think about Crumbly, and I think about the crumbles for the chickens. And of course, I'm talking about he carries feed there at the hardware store. Of course, he's got vegetable plants, the Bonnie vegetable plants, straw, hardware store, even a bait and tackle with live bait there at Enoch's Hardware, downtown Rockford, Alabama. Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
The Chambers Tallapoosa Coosa Community Action Committee is a local nonprofit agency whose mission is to enhance the quality of life for low-income persons while also providing services that promote self-sufficiency. We offer programs that include Head Start, family daycare, low-income energy assistance, and weatherization, among others. The central office location is 170 South Broadnack Street in Dadeville. Call 256-825-4287 or online at cacctc.com.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of GMC Sierra trucks. 1500s, 2500s, every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
And back out here on the front porch on a Thursday morning show with Rebecca Butler Gilbert, remembering Raymond, her brother. Share the road, remembering Raymond Butler 5K. Now 5K is 3.1 miles.
Correct.
So this will start where? And end where?
In front of Elmore County High School. Starts and ends there at 7:45 in the morning. Try to get it in before the heat. And, it's the Cotton Festival route.
Right.
Anybody that used to run that. So it's a really good course. And
it's pretty flat.
Well, there's two moderate little hills. but
Watch them when they say moderate.
That's right. They're not too bad. But we'd love to have you guys come out and join us. Come walk with us. Come run with us. Whatever your cup of tea is.
Even you girls or even guys that have strollers, I see a lot of that. I mean, you can get a good power walk in even with a stroller, a baby.
So I've had people with babies pushing babies in strollers that pass me like I was standing still. I mean, these people are amazing. I can't carry my own weight around, much less push somebody else.
You know, I'm laughing about what you were just saying about that, because I remember when I used to run back when, I remember, just jogging along at my pace, and here comes a 10, 11, 12-year-old just flying by. Then you just, kind of like Pepe Le Pew, you just keep on going, and you'd pass them, and,
That's right.
and they come flying by you again. But
That's right.
running, and you know this as a runner, there's a difference in running and jogging. And I know I've shared this, but when Danny Brown and I first started running, that's what we were doing. The gentleman out CAC told us, an older gentleman said, "Boys, you're doing it wrong." Said, "Slow down and jog, and then find your pace." And that's so true, because you can get burnt out in a hurry. So why I'm saying that, if you want to get into walking, running, do it a little bit at a time. If you've never done it, because you get out there and say, "Oh, that's a piece of cake." Well, if you're just starting, you may not feel fit the next day, but that next day, those muscles that you haven't been using are going to be sore.
Exactly right. So a lot of runners out there have adopted this. I have started it, and it really works. It's intervals. So I have a little timer. Run for 30 seconds, walk for 30 seconds. Run 30, walk 30.
Okay.
And it
Does
really,
it tell you?
It's a little beeper.
Okay,
It beeps
okay.
it, and you go, has it already been 30 seconds? But yeah, it works well. So those of you that are wanting to try to get into it, that's a great way to start. A little bit of a walk in there in between the run.
I tell you, I just, telling Rebecca, I just added a mile, so I'm doing 3 miles, but I slowed it down. I would rather walk, because being 73, and as we get older, running can beat you, beat you up. So walking, but I'm going to tell you that still one of the greatest exercises is the pool.
Absolutely.
It moves all your muscles. It doesn't beat you up, and it's
Exactly right.
So if you can find a pool, that's some good exercise.
Absolutely.
And as we get older, let me tell you what exercise means more to me.
It does. It really does.
Do you realize it more now than you did 10 years ago?
The need for it?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, absolutely. I've done a lot of yard work in the last 3 weeks with scooping rocks and stuff and building little retaining walls. But at 71, I feel like if I don't use it, I'm going to lose it. So you got to keep active. You got to keep trying. You know, God gave me the ability to do it. I don't want to misuse this ability. I want to do it if I can do it. Somebody said, you could have hired somebody. Well, I could have. No doubt I could have. But why would I hire somebody that something I can do?
I'm laughing about what you're talking about because I've done some yard work recently. And when I think I'm just in a little bit of shape, yard work, that's a different kind of work. Shovel, I can't do it. It wears me out because I'm a lazy person.
No, you're not.
But I'm getting out and walking. If you're retiring, and this may be something that you can think of, don't go home and sit down.
Right.
You can sit down and die. And
That's
I saw it with my mom's dad, and I remember that, and now I understand it. When Papa sat down, they said he sat down and died. And now I know what they're talking about. Because you got to stay active.
That's right. I retired in June of 21. I went back to work in September of 21. Wow. I absolutely could not stand it.
Really?
I couldn't find enough things to fill my day. So I worked part-time.
You?
It did. It did. I mean, you know, what's that, 8 weeks of not having anything on a schedule to do. So I said, I can't do this. So I, do contract work. I work a little bit here, a little bit there, but then I get in the yard and work and run. I can't sit still. It drives my husband crazy, but I cannot sit down. I got to be moving.
Which Raymond was that way.
Absolutely.
Active.
That's right. That's why I try to channel him when I'm out there with the
I don't blame you.
With the yard work and stuff.
But I think about as I get older and doing this show all these years, I want to keep on doing this show because number one, I enjoy it.
Exactly.
But it's not a job to me because I sit down, I get to have conversations, not interviews, conversations with people, and I don't know. And I do the same thing all day long.
That's right.
I just don't use a microphone. In fact, I don't really need a microphone when you're as loud as I am. But I think a lot of folks, when they retire, they already have lined up things to do.
Absolutely.
A lot of folks don't, and they can't because they've had that getting up and doing that routine every day, and now they say, well, what do I do?
Yep.
You got to make it happen.
You got to find a purpose.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So.
And I would think a purpose is staying active. That's let me tell you what, as you get older, that's a great purpose.
That's right. Absolutely. Got to keep moving.
Share the Road, remembering Raymond Butler, May the 30th. This will be in Eclectic. Let me tell you something. We were just talking about Jody. She and David live in Eclectic. I talked to so many folks, and I guess it's been the last 4, 5, 6 months. The more folks I talk to, the more folks that live in Eclectic. Is it just growing?
I think so. Well, I'm there because of Raymond and Patsy.
Right.
That's where they were, so that's where we moved. But it's a great little town. It's still got some good stuff going on in it, and you're still close to Alex City, you're close to Wetumpka, so it's just perfectly located.
And it's still small town USA. It's got that small town. And I think I know I probably talk about this every day, but you people that are moving in from all over the United States in Tallapoosa County, Elmore County, Coosa County, you're seeing what we have been living in for a long time, and it may take some adjustment. If you've been living in a big city in California or New Jersey or
Atlanta,
and then you come, it's a slow. Would you say it's a slow down pace, Rebecca?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
That's good. That's healthy.
It is good. It is good.
But I think about people that have been at that fast pace in that fast lane, and all of a sudden you're in the slow lane, and you kind of say, wow. These people, this is what they do every day?
Yep, they can actually smell the roses.
Yeah, stop and smell the roses. That's
great.
a good way to put it.
It's great.
Right there.
So.
And again, exercising, it's a must. Hey, let me remind you our guest tomorrow, Bridget Thornell, CEO of Dadeville Chamber of Commerce, my old buddy Smokestack, Gary Warren, we all know him as GW, will be on with us at 7. And then from Central Alabama Community College, Dr. Jeremy Carr will be out here. We'll tell you what's going on with him. That's tomorrow on our pre-recorded show. We will be right back. Right across the road from us on Highway 22 is my old buddy Jesse Henderson. I think it was a Henderson Glass. Well, he is. That's on Dadeville Road. He's got Henderson Tire and Auto Repair right across from us right now. And I'm just going to read it off the bottom of the screen here. Let us keep you rolling. Let's us keep you rolling. Okay, Henderson Tire and Auto Repair lets us keep you rolling. That's what they do.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton, Clearing, and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Lake Life Wellness Studio is located in downtown Dadeville behind the courthouse. Lake Life is more than a place you want to come to move. It's a lifestyle. We didn't just want to open a studio. We wanted to build a community and recharge here at Lake Martin, offering Pilates, yoga, sauna, and cold plunge. Check out our Lake Life Wellness Studio merchandise, which is officially here. Sign up for a membership today and be part of the Lake Life Wellness Studio community. Visit our website, lakelifewellnessstudio.com, and be sure to follow us on social media.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Well, let's wrap up the Thursday show, and in just a little bit, we'll be doing the Friday show because it is a pre-recorded show. But this one has been live and in color with Miss Rebecca. Thank you so much for coming out here.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Share the Road coming up May the 30th in Eclectic, Alabama. And if you've ever run the old Cotton Festival run, it's the same run. It's been going on, I won't say 30 years that I know of.
Probably.
But it's a great run. It's for a great event. T-shirts, awards will be given out, and we'll keep reminding you on that too.
Absolutely. Awards through the age group of 80 plus.
And you said, I was asking the oldest.
My best friend is coming from Atlanta. She's 89 and just had hip replacement. She's up to 5 miles a day, so she'll be here. So.
That, you and I were just talking about people that inspire us. If that don't inspire you, I don't know
Nothing
what
will.
That's exactly. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
And thanks for carrying
Appreciate
on our buddy Raymond Butler's memory. Just
Absolutely.
a blessed memory. We'll be right back.